Welcome students. In this video we'll be talking about percent change exercises. So in 7th grade sometimes you're asked to find a percent change. So understanding percent change is a fundamental mathematical skill that helps you compare old and new values. So we're going to work with 5 exercises designed to help you 7th graders master this concept. I'm gonna give you complete solutions. So please subscribe and comment. So the first exercise it's gonna be about price increase. So in this case we're going to do the exercise 1 is gonna be about increase. So it says a video game originally cost $50. After a price increase, it now costs $60. What is the percent increase in the price of the video game? So it goes from $50 to $60 to $60. So what is the percent change? Okay, so the way we're gonna work at is first we'll calculate the difference. So the difference is equal to 60 minus 50, and that's gonna be equal to $10. Now we're going to divide the original price with the difference we just found. So that's gonna be $10 over the original price, which is 50. When you divide that on the calculator, it's gonna give you 10 over 50 is gonna give you 0.2. Now to find a percent change, we need to multiply 0.2 times 100. When you multiply, you move the decimal point 2 places to the right. So that's going to be 1, 2. So the answer is going to be 20%. That's going to be the percent change. So that's it for exercise number 1. So exercise number 2 is going to be about population growth. So exercise 2 says the population of a small town was 2,000 people last year. This year the population has increased to 2,200 people. What is the percent change in the population? So exercise 2 says exercise 2, the population changed from 2,000 people to 2,200 people. So this is an increase. Notice we're going from 2,000 to 2,200. So it's going to be increase. Percent change increase. So first we're going to calculate the difference. So it's going to be 2,200 minus 2,000. That should equal to, so if you subtract that, that's going to be equal to 200 people. Now we divide by the original population. That's going to be 200 over 2,000. So you can cancel 2 zeros here, cancel 2 zeros, and you're gonna get 20 over, I'm sorry, we're gonna get 2 over 20, 2 over 20, and that's gonna be equal to 1 over 10, and then at the end you're gonna get 0.1. Now to calculate the percent change, we want in percentage, we're gonna multiply. So the percent change is gonna be equal to 0.1 times 100. And remember, when we multiply, we're moving to the right, so multiply by 100. So we're gonna multiply it 2 times because we have 2 zeros. So it'll be 1, 2. So this is gonna be equal to 10% increase. Remember, we're doing increase. So that's it for exercise number 2. Now we're gonna do exercise number 3. Exercise number 3 says that it's a discounted price. So it says a jacket is on sale for $80, down from its original price of $100. So we're going from, so now we need to change that percent. We need to find a percent change. So the jacket, so in exercise number 3, the jacket goes from $80 to $100. So that means that we'll go from 80 to 100. That means that it's an increase. The percentage is an increase. First, we calculate the difference. So the difference is equal to 100 minus 80. That's going to be equal to 100 minus 80. That's going to be 20. Now we divide the difference by the original price. So that's going to be 20 over 100. 100 was the original price. So now we can cancel out 1 0, 1 0, and we're left with 2 over 10. And then if you divide that on the calculator, or you already know, 2 over 10, that's going to be equal to 0.2. Now to calculate the price change, the percentage change, the percentage change, or the price change in this case, percentage change, so we're going to multiply 0.2 times 100, and that's going to be, so we'll move it 2 times, so 1, 2, so that's going to be equal to 20%. So that's it for that exercise. Now let's go to exercise number 4. So exercise number 4 is a decrease in temperature. So the problem says, so exercise, we're on exercise number 4. So it says the temperature one morning was 85 degrees Fahrenheit. By the afternoon, it had dropped to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. What is the percent decrease in temperature? So we go from 85 degrees Fahrenheit, we go to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is going to be a decrease, percent change decrease. Notice we'll go from a higher value to a lower value. So first we calculate the difference. That's going to be equal to 85 minus 68. So if you do the calculation, that's going to be 85 minus 68. That's going to be 17. Now we calculate, we divide 17 by the original temperature, which is 85. 85. And that, if you do that on the calculator, that's going to be equal to 0.2. It's approximately 0.2. Now to calculate the percent change, what do we need to do? We need to multiply we need to multiply 0.2 times what? Times 100. So how do we do? We move 2 places to the right, so 1, 2. So that's gonna be equal to 20%. So now let's go to exercise number 5. So exercise number 5 says it's gonna be about increasing test scores. So it says a student scored 75 on their first math test and improved to 90 on the second test. So it says what is the percent increase in their score? So we go from 75 to 90. So that's definitely an increase. So in this case, what we're gonna do is we're going to do the difference first. So that's gonna be 90 minus 75. When you do the calculation, that should give you 15. Now what do? We divide 15 by the original test score, which is 75. When you do that on the calculator, that's gonna give you 0.2. Now we calculate the percent change. Percent change is gonna be equal to 0.2 times 100. So we move it 2 places to the right, so 1, 2. So that's gonna be equal to 20%. So the scores are increasing by 20%. So that's our answer, 20%. And of course we're doing an increase. So that's all I wanted to teach you on this video. Please subscribe and comment. Thank you very much. See you soon.